Still undefeated, here is Khamzat Chimaev making the walk tonight as a middleweight. A lot of people think eventually he's going to be a UFC champion, and he's got a big fight in front of him tonight.
I mean, this guy's a monster. You know, from his mindset to the way that he competes. Khamzat Chimaev is one of those guys that passes the eye test. The moment you laid eyes on him, you said, this kid has something special about him. He has great wrestling. He has great striking. He has great cardio. The guy has it all. And I'm so excited to once again watch him compete and sit here in his seat and call his fight.
The work ethic has never been an issue, perhaps the diet at times when it comes to getting down to 170 pounds, but this man is a problem and ready to impose his will here tonight. Khamzat Chimaev. He has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. All right, so the latest title defense arrives here and now for the UFC's undisputed middleweight champion. And prevailing wisdom is it's going to take a huge effort out of the challenger tonight to dethrone this dominant king.
Absolutely. You do not beat this guy without being on your A game. And not even just your A game's going to get it done. You have got to overachieve in order to beat this guy. This guy is firmly entrenched as the best in the world. When you look at him, you know he's the best, from the way he carries himself, to the confidence, to the skill set. He's the champ, and he doesn't intend for that to change.
Seemed as though it was maybe a difficult weight cut or more difficult than once prior, but he didn't want to hear any of that noise in advance of this latest middleweight championship title defense. And now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, he is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Khamzat Chimaev. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Strickland.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. All right, here we go. Another big night for the MMA leader from Las Vegas, Nevada's T-Mobile Arena. With a lot of seminal moments in this building. I can think of one.
It was a big one for me at UFC 226. But John, also UFC 200. I got to stand across the cage from Anderson Silva in that arena. This is a place where big fights happen. And tonight, you get to stand amongst the legends at the T-Mobile Arena. Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Making all these shots count. Lands with the ground and pound here. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Chimaev's in half guard.
Getting them out here.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Side control now. Beautiful movement. Hip. All right, setting up for a submission now.
That Darce is tight.
Oh, now he bails on the submission.
All right, this is not where you want to be. You don't want to be on your belly with your opponent on your back, flattening you out. Massive shot from the top.
All All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
In the half guard.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Chimaev's back in side control.
Oh, Kimura tag. Yup.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, you better tap or that thing's gonna snap.
He's got it isolated.
Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead. And busy as he looks to improve position here. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got.
Oh, so he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more. If this guy doesn't move his head, his night is about to end.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Nice. Nicely done.
Fast leg kick lands.
It's a nice jab by him there. Everything works off of the jab, doubles up on it there. Chimaev gets the single leg takedown, well played. Late round action here. Khamzat Chimaev at his mauling best. He's got a lot of ways to win tonight, leaning on the wrestling.
Yeah, it's going to be the wrestling. When he's having a lot of success, when he's doing his best, he can mix in the wrestling, even though he is a very capable striker. Tonight, the wrestling.
Chimaev's going for the sub here. Oh, got to protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom.
Under 20 seconds now to go.
He gets to the single collar tackle. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent.
Good kick to the body. Round two straight ahead.
Excellent job last round. Really like the ground control. This round, we want to do the exact same thing. Let's start this off with a big takedown.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
Yeah, man, you see two high-level grapplers going after it. One guy gets an advantage. The other guy always has a response. We thought it was over. A lesser opponent would have been submitted, but these two are two of the best grapplers in the entire UFC.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, here we go. Next round is underway, and perhaps some discouragement starts to creep in when you attempt that many submissions and don't really get close to finishing the fight.
Well, he had it on multiple occasions. He felt like he had found the right spot to get the submission, but his opponent has fantastic submission defense and was able to slip right out.
Single leg takedown. Strickland's in full guard. Lands with the ground and pound.
This is a terrible position.
measures up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? Now lands a solid punch there. Another blistering combination there. Really starting to do a nice job stringing the shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him. Oh, big elbow.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight. That's a beautiful body kick. Oh, nice level change. This is where he wants to be.
Chimaev's back in half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. 2 minutes now to go in round 2. Effective use of the jab there by Strickland.
That is when you have to be throwing more kicks. That's the only way to catch someone that you're actually having to chase down. Got his guard pass. He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle. Got that submission locked up very tight.
Oh, that has got to be it. Oh, somehow he got out.
That was beautiful. Look at how he brought his hips up in the air. Used his momentum to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful display of submission defense. Now he's going full mount.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
Wow, he actually reversed the position, but he didn't stop there. He took a strong top position himself. Getting the mount here.
Ground and pound strike there now. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Side control now. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Chimaev.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. Now he's got a good body position. Yup.
Working out of the half guard here. Round 3 next.
Great work. You just won that round. And so take a deep breath and relax. When we go back out there, the same game plan, but now I want you to use more kicks.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready? You ready? Let's go.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Big shots being landed on both sides here. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness. Oh, landed some big shots, too. Get my hand.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Strickland's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Strike lands clean. Well, he is clearly faded in this one, and I'm not talking about the high and tight skin fade on my man Daniel Cormier. He got stunned earlier in the round, and mentally I feel like he checked out a little bit.
He hasn't been able to build back and fight the way that we're used to seeing him fight. He needs to take a breath, take a moment, and get back to work. Oh, nice takedown defense. Oh, big elbow.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Chimaev going for the takedown, but unable to land. Oh, is he opened up now? Nasty cut on the bridge of the nose. And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Takedown defense holds up. And they separate after exiting the clinch. While he continues to stay busy. What do they say, DC? Punches in bunches?
Punches in bunches. He's landing them upside his opponent's head over and over again.
All right, they separate. Now we'll see who can get off in space. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cutman's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. Guillotine jump.
Like he's trying to isolate an arm here. Triangle now, DC. We'll see if he can close the shot.
Oh, the triangle is in. And not only does he have the triangle, if his opponent circles the wrong way, he can even attack the arm.
Oh, how on God's green earth did he get out?
Oh. Once he got out. Massive shot lands. It's over, John. Fight's done.
Big left hand there inside. Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent. Very smart there. You never favor submission over a dominant position. Man, great job finding a way out, finding an escape to get back to your feet.
Chimaev's nose is just pouring blood right now. I'm no doctor, Daniel, but I'm not sure that thing isn't broken right now. Good job blocking that shot.
Beautiful jab there by the champ. That jab is fast. Look at that jab.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother's on the inside.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
Chimaev goes for the clinch here. Looks like he's trying to recover. He was stunned a little bit earlier. Let's see if he can get a respite here. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here. All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the cut.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a nasty cut. He has got to find a way to change some things defensively, or that cut is just going to get worse and worse. And the worse it gets, the more he runs the risk of this fight getting stopped.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, fourth round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
Strickland's really bleeding now. That cut is only getting worse. Action by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Chimaev's got his head looking for a guillotine.
Oh, that sub is tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
So I'm going to hit you, and then you hit me. Back and forth we go. This is one of the best fights I've called all year.
Yeah, one of the best fights. And the blood, the injuries only add to the intrigue. It only adds to who's going to continue down the path and get the hand raised. Both of these guys are so tough. They really have laid it on the line. Oh, right into mouth. Nice transition.
Well, the cut men have done everything that they can tonight, but these guys are handing out facials. This is crazy.
Yeah, these guys are going after it, man. Both of them. Both inflicting damage on each other. And both are dealing with it and trying to continue in this fight. This is a great fight.
Chimaev's in half guard now. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Oh, Darce choke, locked and loaded. Oh, he got out. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Strickland. All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to. His opponent stayed up with him.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Shades of Robbie Lawler versus Rory McDonald as these athletes go toe-to-toe, both dealing with cuts and adversity and trying to fight through it. Absolutely incredible results.
So many people say they want to be a fighter. If I'm trying to convince somebody not to do it, I will show them this fight. This fight has been amazing. These guys have laid it all out on the line. I wonder now who's going to be the first one to take a backward step and almost concede that this is too much.
Well, it seems like there has been an opening for that overhand all night long. Let's see if he goes back to it here. Chimaev's cut right on the bridge of his nose does not look good, folks. We'll continue to keep an eye on. Well, the ref's going to step in here. He has done a job on his nose. You see what I did there? Nose shot.
But, John, it's a bloody nose. We've all had bloody noses. We got bloody noses in our first fight at 7 years old. So I'm pretty sure they'll let him keep fighting.
Well, if you like blood, this is the fight for you. Doesn't appear to be affecting his vision too badly right now. Looks as though he's going to let him play.
Wow, he allows him to continue.
Ready.
Very surprising.
Fans are with it. All right, so the ringside position has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited. This fight's going to continue.
Absolutely. And I'm just as excited myself. I want to see these guys.
His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
Chimaev's nose is absolutely mangled at this stage of the fight. I'm no doctor, but I feel pretty convicted in saying that thing is definitely broken, and we might get a ringside physician or a referee to stop this fight here soon. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Oh, he better start moving. He can't take too many of those uppercuts.
the body now with that hook shot. Nicely done by Strickland. All right, so the blood continues to be a major factor in this fight, and I think at some point the referee is going to intervene here, DC.
He hasn't been able to change anything, right? So we have no indication that he's going to be able to stay in this fight. The cut was open very early, and now we're at a point where it's going to be stopped due to all the blood and how limited he is in trying to stay in this fight.
20 seconds to go. Now a takedown attempt. It is not there, and not a ton behind it. Chimaev's an absolute mess. Referee might have caught an eye of the ringside position right there. They might stop this fight. All right, so somewhat remarkably, we have made it to the end of the round. Both fighters have been cut up severely.
Yeah, and his corner's going to have some work to do on him. And for as bad as he looked, Johns, his opponent is as beat up as he is.
Right, I think that's part of the reason why the corner is not getting involved, because they feel like there has been a lot of damage sustained on the other side as well, as we look back at some of the replays.
I mean, these guys just beat each other up. Both of them landed beautiful strikes over the course of that round, landing damaging punch, landing damaging kicks. So many different attacks led to all the blood that we are seeing on these two fighters.
Gotta think the referee and the ringside physician are gonna be watching things closely as we begin this next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this fifth and final round. All right, so here we go. The crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. You saw in the previous round, both fighters got rocked. I don't think the scorecards are going to be needed for this one.
No, the scorecard will not be needed. If we continue to fight as we did in the previous round, somebody is going to sleep.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Big double leg level change. He gets hit with another massive ground and pound strike. He has got to protect his cut.
Good work from the top here by Chimaev. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. Herb Dean calls for the stand-up there. Glancing right hand lands upstairs.
Dude, he's wobbling.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Chimaev's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Chimaev's back in half guard. Trying to set up a choke here. Looks like he's got the sub locked in tight now.
Good job by the champ there.
Good work, guys.
Slide back up.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Now he's going full mount.
Oh, gotta be careful there, yep.
Strickland's eye appears to be closing up by the second.
He's got to be careful here.
Like that. Like that.
Chimaev's right back to the full mount.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why. Nice shots landing from the top position.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Strickland gets back up again. Nicely done.
If you're gonna go out on your shield. If you're going out, go out on your shield. Don't just walk backwards. Go forward. Make him fight you.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. Nice job to reverse position there on the ground, and now we'll see what he can do with the dominant position. Continuing to work out of the half guard.
Darce, yep, he's trying to hit a Darce here. Oh, it's getting tight.
Oh, looks tight to me.
Khamzat Chimaev, one and done.
Oh, my Lord.
Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishes fights.
All right, we now go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 35 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by tap out and new UFC middleweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
What a tremendous performance. Granted, a lot of people felt like he might win by submission, but these are high-level fighters that Chimaev continues to dust.
Yeah, he's dominating.